Hello everybody, welcome to this module. My name is Juan Quintana. I'm your teacher and your learning partner. In order to start with this module, we need to get acquainted with very essential concepts. The first one is, what is technology? Basically, technology is hardware, computers, laptops, gaming consoles, software, apps, digital applications, production software like Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint, and networks, connections, which allow those uh, devices and systems to work together. And that takes us to information and communication technologies, or ICTs. What are those? It's basically when digital devices and digital systems start processing information, lots of information, which is sent at a very fast speed according to the needs and using the existing digital infrastructure in the world. Finally, the most important concept of all is teacher digital competencies. So now we know what technology is, what ICTs are, and now we can say that digital competencies are basically two things: expertise and willingness to incorporate information and communication technologies into our teaching practice in a very effective way. Digital competencies have international frameworks which provide guidelines to its use, its understanding, and more. In this course, we will be getting focus to ICT Competency Framework for Teachers, prepared by UNESCO, and the European Union Digital Competency Framework, a framework for developing and understanding digital competency in Europe, released in 2013. However, I'd like to mention that there are many more, and at a regional level, we have one prepared by the Chilean Ministry of Education, called, in English, Competencies and Standards in ICT for the Teaching Practice. As I said, we will be covering the first two. In order to understand UNESCO's Digital Competency Framework, we need to envisage education in 6 aspects. The importance of technology in education, curriculum and assessment affairs, pedagogical practice, application of digital skills or technological competencies. Some people call them instrumental competencies, how well we handle digital devices, digital systems or applications, etc. Management, and professional growth. This UNESCO's framework explains how digitally competent education professionals are to start taking advantage of technology for different educational aspects. And there is a spectrum of 3 levels. The first level is basically acquisition, a very basic understanding and knowledge of how to take advantage of technology in education, meaning being digitally competent at a very essential and basic level. Little by little, due to preparation, teachers could continue growing and get to a more advanced level of application of technology called knowledge deepening. And if they continue preparing themselves and growing these important aspects, they will start becoming innovators. We all are innovators, and this UNESCO's framework allows us to understand in a very, very specific way how we can innovate in different aspects of education with the use of technology. I present a summary of how I understand UNESCO's digital competency framework. The 6 aspects are listed here, and well, some keywords which I use to summarize and understand what level of competency refers to. Okay? Keywords, identification for very, very essential levels of digital competencies, creation, production, generation of content, ideas with the use of technology, and little by little moving towards creation and innovation with technology in education. The next thing that I would like to emphasize is that in the course, we will be referring basically to application of digital skills or technological competencies or instrumental competencies. I repeat, how well we handle digital devices, digital applications, and how we grow in that aspect. The next digital competencies framework is the one prepared by the European Union, which has 5 aspects. Information, which is basically referred to how we distinguish what is important and what is not, taking into account that today there is a great deal of information circulating in the networks. So how we filter that. Communication, how we get connected with others to work on a cooperative way. Content creation, working collaboratively and cooperatively to generate digital products. Safety, legal aspects, ethical aspects, to be digital citizens, but in a very safe way, protecting our private information and somebody else's. And finally, problem solving. There are 3 levels that explain how digitally competent we can become as teachers. Let me show you. Foundation, essential, that's an emerging level. Intermediate, we will start consolidating those digital competencies. And advanced, it's a very high level referred to the resolution of very complex tasks using technology. Remember that in this course, we will be referring to 2 aspects of the digital competencies framework from the European Union: problem solving, which is referred to how well and independently we use technology and we solve problems with technology. The next one is content creation, how we start becoming producers of content. Well, we have arrived to the ending of this presentation. The purpose of this has been to present in a very brief way the main ideas of the digital competencies framework, some key concepts, and get you ready to start exploring the material I have prepared for you, which you will find in the forums, in the different pages of our platform for you to start working on this. Thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you, and bye-bye.